Brook, aka Soul King, the Straw Hat musician, and in my opinion the most mysterious member of the Straw Hat Pirates by far. An immediate example, which I can't believe I only thought of for the first time when writing this script, of this was that we don't even know Brook's full name, which is crazy to me. And as of the Elbaf arc, he is now proving to be much more interesting and aware of the secrets of the One Piece world than we previously thought. Something that I believe will become very much apparent as we move closer to the final battle of One Piece is the mysterious nature of Brook's Devil Fruit ability, and also how incredibly powerful that ability could actually be. And I'm going to explain some theories I have on that in this video. Now, real quick, just before I get into it properly, I want to say if you like the video and you end up agreeing with the points that I make, be sure to just give this video a like and consider subscribing because it helps the channel grow. So thank you, and back to it. So Brook's Devil Fruit, the Yomi Yomi no Mi, is a paramecia type devil fruit which effectively enhances the soul of who consumes it to the point of the soul remaining in the body after death. In Brook's case, it allowed his soul to return to its body even after it had been reduced to a skeleton. Now, this is already an incredibly odd and interesting devil fruit since, like Toki's time fruit, its power is of an intangible concept as opposed to mochi or rubber. This makes some things really interesting with this fruit, such as its awakening, but first I want to talk about a common disagreement that people have with the Yomi Yomi no Mi and what it could mean for Brook, and that's, is the Yomi Yomi no Mi devil fruit a one-time use ability? Okay, so in the One Piece community, it's a common speculation that Brook's devil fruit is a one-time use ability, and that everything he can do now is because of that one time that his soul was enhanced so much by the devil fruit. Now, if this is the case, this could already have some huge implications for Brook, one of which, for example, is that his devil fruit could already be back in circulation, and thus you could see two people with this devil fruit ability, right? Additionally, and far more curious to me, is that if Brook really did use up the devil fruit ability and it is actually a one-time use fruit, doesn't that mean that Brook then wouldn't have a devil fruit inside of him right now and therefore be able to consume another devil fruit? This could be huge for him reaching the levels of power he may need to in order to keep up with the crew going forward. And of course, a big reason as to why I came up with these theories on Brook is because him, like the rest of the crew, do need to acquire some significant power-ups in this final kind of arc of One Piece before they're ready to really take on whatever final battle we're going to see in the finale. So with that in mind then, the second big point of mystery to me regarding Brook's devil fruit is basically what happens if Brook awakens his devil fruit. If his devil fruit power is still within him, which I currently think this is the case since he is effectively showcasing more powers and abilities as the show goes on, then something that could be huge is looking at what would happen if he awakened his devil fruit and was then able to extend its effect outside of his own body. Because again, an awakened devil fruit might be one of the power-ups that Brook gets before the end of the show. See, this is where the non-physical state of his devil fruit ability comes into play for me. If my understanding of his devil fruit is correct, doesn't that mean that he would be able to enhance the power of other people's souls? And that would mean that Brook could potentially turn the whole Straw Hat crew into immortals. And even speaking of immortality as a quick tangent, it also seems strange to me that the main villain of the series, Emu, who you would guess is obsessed with living forever, has never even considered using Brook's devil fruit before as opposed to the Op fruit. It feels like his devil fruit should be far more valuable than it actually is if immortality is so important to Emu. And I'm not actually even sure we know what the value of the Yomi Yomi no Mi devil fruit is. If somebody knows that, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I mean, that's all the thoughts I have regarding Brook's devil fruit. Obviously, his actual character and how little we know about him really has been coming more to light in the second half, let's say, of the Elbaf arc. So it'll be interesting to see what updates we actually get on that before the end of it, and if any of those insights into the history of Brook himself actually expands on the devil fruit. But yeah, if you've gotten this far, thanks for watching, and if you liked what I had to say, just remember to consider giving it a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.